Well, in fact, let me go across to our panelists. Joining us here today, a former Sri Lankan minister, Sri Jayashekara. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Chamara Sumanpala is also joining us, a writer as well as an analyst. Mr. Jayashekara, if I can come to you, what happens from here onwards? Now we've seen Sri Lanka descend into complete anarchy. The president has fled. Now you have an interim president who doesn't seem to be acceptable to the people, to the protesters. What next? Mr. Jayashekara, can you hear me? Well, we'll try and reconnect with Mr. Jayashekara. Till then, let me go across and put the same question across to Chamara Sumanpala as well. Mr. Sumanpala, what next? Well, it seems, sir, that you're muted. Could you please unmute yourself?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
So this has been, everything is still uncertain because the main demand was for the president to leave office, but he has left the country but has not left office. And as you mentioned earlier in your report, Sri Lanka is in dire straits of economic crisis, but the politicians are just playing their political game, trying to cling into power, and the people are now getting fed up even more. We thought that this was the climax that the people, the people could go, but people are getting even more fed up, and there've been promises and promises and promises about alleviating the situation, but nothing is done. Apparently, the political class is trying to keep themselves in power with hook or crook. So this has angered a lot of people, and it understandably so.
Understandably so. However, constitutionally, what happens next if there is already an interim or caretaker president who has been sworn in, as Ranil Wickremesinghe seems to have done so for himself? What next? When is there going to be that all-party consensus they had promised about? What about the elections? That has to be the next step towards democracy.
Exactly. Now, the problem is now, if the president resigns, then of course they can elect a new president through the parliament, and the parliament in that case, the Gotabaya Rajapaksa's party, the SLPP, has almost 2/3 majority.
Right.
There are some people who have left, but still, so that is one way. Anyway,
I'm sorry to interrupt you.